Did you know that public speaking is one of the top fears worldwide? According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 73% of people have a fear of speaking in public. That's more than the fear of heights, spiders, or even death. But here's the good news: you can conquer this fear. Becoming a great speaker isn't magic, it's a skill you can learn. And mastering rhetoric can set you apart. Aristotle, the father of rhetoric, believed that good speaking could influence crowds and change minds. Imagine being able to captivate any audience. What if you could persuade people with ease? This video will show you how. We'll dive into 6 proven techniques that top speakers use. From storytelling that hooks your listeners to using the science of persuasion, these tips will transform your speaking skills. Did you know that stories are 22 times more memorable than facts alone? Or that varying your vocal tone can make your speech 38% more engaging? These are just some of the secrets we'll uncover. Get ready to unlock your potential. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to speak with confidence and charisma. You'll learn to think on your feet and craft arguments that are bulletproof. Stay tuned, and let's start this journey to mastering the art of rhetoric together. Chapter 1: Unleash the power of storytelling. Have you ever been hooked by a story? That's the magic of storytelling. It's a powerful tool in public speaking. Did you know that stories are 22 times more memorable than facts alone? That's a statistic from Stanford University. When you tell a story, you engage your audience on an emotional level. Think of it as painting a picture with your words. Use vivid descriptions and relatable characters. People love stories about real experiences and emotions. Start with a strong hook. This could be a surprising fact, a question, or a vivid description. For example, imagine waking up one day to find everything you know has changed. This draws people in. Next, build up your story with a clear structure: beginning, middle, and end. Introduce a conflict or problem, then show how it's resolved. This keeps the audience engaged and curious. Use emotions to your advantage. Happiness, sadness, anger, and fear are powerful. Share how you felt in a particular moment. This makes your story relatable. Incorporate dialogue to make your story more dynamic. For instance, instead of saying, "He was angry," you could say, "He slammed his fist on the table and yelled, 'Why did this happen?'" This brings your story to life. A good story also has a theme or a lesson. What do you want your audience to take away? This gives your story a purpose and makes it memorable. Remember the words of Maya Angelou: "People will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel." This is the essence of storytelling in public speaking. Chapter 2: The Science of Persuasion, Mind Tricks and Tips. Let's dive into the science of persuasion. It's fascinating how our brains work. According to Dr. Robert Cialdini, there are 6 principles of persuasion: reciprocity, commitment, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. Reciprocity is simple. If you do something nice for someone, they're more likely to return the favor. For example, offering valuable information for free can make your audience more receptive to your ideas. Commitment and consistency mean people like to be consistent with what they have previously said or done. Start with small commitments. Once people commit to something small, they're more likely to agree to larger requests. Social proof is about showing that others believe in your message. People tend to follow the crowd. Highlighting testimonials, reviews, or the number of people who support your idea can be very persuasive. Authority means that people respect experts. If you have credentials, experience, or endorsements from other experts, mention them. This builds your credibility. Liking is crucial. People are more likely to be persuaded by those they like. Find common ground with your audience. Share personal stories or show empathy to build a connection. Lastly, scarcity taps into the fear of missing out. If something seems limited or exclusive, it becomes more desirable. Use phrases like, "limited time offer," or "only a few spots left." A study from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people are more likely to be persuaded by arguments that are easy to understand. So, keep your message clear and straightforward. Quoting Aristotle, "Persuasion is achieved by the speaker's personal character when the speech is so spoken as to make us think incredible." This highlights the importance of building trust with your audience. Chapter 3: Vocal Alchemy, Transforming your voice into a powerful instrument. Your voice is your most important tool in speaking. Think of it as an instrument you can tune to captivate your audience. According to Dr. Albert Mehrabian, 38% of communication is vocal tone. That's huge. Start by focusing on your intonation. Varying your pitch keeps your audience engaged. A monotone voice can make even the most exciting topics sound boring. Practice going up and down in pitch as you speak. Pace is another key element. Speaking too fast can overwhelm your audience, while speaking too slowly might put them to sleep. Aim for a balanced pace. Pause for effect after important points. This gives your audience time to absorb your message. Volume control is crucial too. Use a louder voice to emphasize key points. Lower your voice to draw people in. This contrast can make your speech much more dynamic. Don't forget the power of silence. Pausing at the right moment can create anticipation. It can also give your audience a moment to think about what you've said. As Mark Twain said, the right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Breathing is vital. Proper breath control helps you maintain a steady voice and avoid sounding strained. Practice deep breathing techniques. This not only improves your vocal quality but also helps reduce nervousness. Warm up your voice before speaking. Just like athletes warm up their muscles, you need to prepare your vocal cords. Humming, lip trills, and tongue twisters are great exercises. Remember, your voice reflects your emotions. If you're passionate, let it show. Enthusiasm is contagious. Your audience will feel your energy and respond positively. Chapter 4, Charisma Code. Unlocking your inner presence. Charisma is that special quality that makes people want to listen to you. It's a combination of confidence, warmth, and energy. According to Olivia Fox-Cabane, author of The Charisma Myth, anyone can learn to be charismatic. Start with your body language. Stand tall with your shoulders back. This posture exudes confidence. Make eye contact with your audience. This shows that you are engaged and trustworthy. Smile genuinely. A real smile can light up your face and make you more approachable. It's a simple way to create a positive connection. Use open gestures. Avoid crossing your arms or hiding your hands. Open gestures make you appear more welcoming and honest. Mirroring is another powerful technique. Subtly mimic the body language of your audience. This creates a sense of rapport and makes people feel understood. Be present in the moment. When you're fully engaged, your audience will be too. Avoid distractions and focus entirely on your audience. They will notice and appreciate your attention. Show empathy. Listen to your audience's concerns and address them sincerely. Empathy builds trust and makes your message more relatable. Confidence comes from preparation. Know your material inside out. When you're well prepared, you can speak more naturally and confidently. Remember, charisma isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic. People are drawn to speakers who are genuine and relatable. Use anecdotes to build a connection. Share personal stories that highlight your points. This not only makes your speech more interesting but also shows your human side. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability. Admitting your mistakes or challenges can make you more relatable. It shows that you're human and builds a stronger connection with your audience. Chapter 5, The Art of Argumentation. Crafting bulletproof logic. Mastering the art of argumentation is essential for any great speaker. Good arguments are clear, logical, and well supported. Aristotle once said, "The truth is not always the same as the majority decision." This reminds us to rely on sound reasoning rather than popular opinion. Start with a clear thesis. Your main point should be simple and direct. This helps your audience understand your position right away. Structure your argument logically. Use a format like problem-solution-benefit. First, outline the problem. Then, present your solution. Finally, explain the benefits of your solution. Support your claims with evidence. Use statistics, quotes, and real-life examples. For instance, mentioning that 75% of people are more likely to be persuaded by data-driven arguments, a fact from the Journal of Marketing Research, adds credibility. Anticipate counter-arguments. Think about what someone might say to challenge your points. Address these objections head-on. This shows that you've thought your argument through and makes your case stronger. Use rhetorical questions. They make your audience think and engage with your topic. For example, wouldn't you want a solution that saves both time and money? Prompts them to agree with your point. Keep your language simple and clear. Avoid jargon and complex sentences. A study from Princeton University found that simpler language makes speakers seem more intelligent and trustworthy. Appeal to logic and emotion. While facts are important, emotions drive decisions. Combine logical arguments with emotional appeals to persuade effectively. Use analogies and metaphors. They make complex ideas easier to understand. For example, saying, "Our education system is a garden. With the right care, it can flourish," paints a vivid picture. Summarize your key points. This reinforces your message and helps your audience remember your argument. Conclude with a strong, memorable statement. Chapter 6. Improvise like a pro. The secret to thinking on your feet. Improvisation is a vital skill for any speaker. It helps you handle unexpected questions and situations smoothly. According to Tina Fey, the first rule of improvisation is to agree. Always agree and say yes. This mindset can help you navigate any speaking challenge. Practice active listening. Pay close attention to what's being said. This helps you respond appropriately and keeps you in the moment. Stay calm under pressure. Deep breathing can help reduce anxiety. When you're calm, you can think more clearly and respond more effectively. Use the yes and technique. This is a classic improv method. Agree with what was said and add your own twist. It keeps the conversation flowing and makes you look confident. Prepare for common questions. Think about the questions you're likely to get and have answers ready. This helps you feel more prepared and less anxious. Keep your responses concise. Long-winded answers can lose your audience's interest. Aim for brief, clear responses. Don't be afraid to pause. Taking a moment to think shows that you're considering your response carefully. It also gives you time to formulate a better answer. Use humor to diffuse tension. A well-timed joke can lighten the mood and make you more relatable. Just make sure your humor is appropriate for the situation. Stay positive. If you don't know the answer to a question, admit it honestly. Offer to find out and follow up later. This shows integrity and builds trust. Learn from your experiences. After each speaking engagement, reflect on what went well and what could be improved. This helps you become more confident and skilled over time. Finally, remember that practice makes perfect. The more you practice improvisation, the better you'll get. Join a local improv group or take a class to hone your skills.